Juggalos in recovery. Juggalos in recovery. Juggalos in recovery.
I know. All right. So the song of the week is Three Rings off of Riddlebox. Today I wanted to kind of tackle the idea that all of us have gone through different journeys to get to sobriety. And because like all of us have our own individual paths. I got sober outside of a 12 step. D and Frank did 12-step things, but there were also extenuating circumstances for the both of them that kind of made it work for them or gave them that extra push. I isolated myself and reflected on all of the things that I had going on as to why I was constantly looking to use or drink or whatever just to escape what my reality was in that moment. And that gave me a lot of chance to actually look at who I was as a person during that time period. Why that was so important to me, why I had to constantly looking to get out of what was going on with me. So in the end, I was able to handle sobriety by myself, but that doesn't mean that my sobriety is somehow better than D's sobriety or Frank's sobriety or Taz's sobriety. It's just different. We all have our own different paths, and that shit's important. Not everybody's journey is the same. People go through 12 steps, and if that works for them, great. The point here is that different approaches to sobriety are not necessarily wrong. What is important is that each individual finds a method that works for them and that they are dedicated to their own recovery. It is also crucial to support each other and respect everybody else's path because all of our paths are different. All of our circumstances are different. And just because we all took different paths doesn't mean that we're not all striving towards the same goals. And we didn't use a lot of the same resources. And that's really all I got for that one. You guys can talk shit again. No, that's literally all I had written for this week.
That's it.
Yep.
What the hell?
Yes, D. What do you have to say?
OMG, my uncle's playing with filters.
So you got nothing to say, D? You just wanted to bug me with your hand raised?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I felt like raising my hand. I mean, I could always add something. I mean, but
Right.
I feel like you pretty much nailed it on the head. Like, everybody's road to recovery is different. Like, my dad got sober in a 12-step program. His brother got sober through the Salvation Army. People get sober through different religions, different practices, different programs, different ways. Like, yours was self-reflection and just taking a deep look and finding out what wasn't working anymore and changing it. So I think ultimately a lot of us that suffer with addiction or mental illness, or there's some sort of hole inside of us that we tend to take drugs and substances and things and whatever and shove them into that hole, and then eventually we start seeking out something that works to help us make our lives better, whatever the role may be. That's essentially what we're doing, is looking for something greater than the drugs or alcohol or whatever we're leaning into, that isn't going to cause harm by us seeking it, whether you call it the carnival, God, Buddha, Allah, universe, Mother Nature, whatever it is. It's going from a state of just living in a human cycle of nonsense and numbing yourself to it, to seeking something greater than yourself and seeing outside of yourself and seeing a greater good in the world and what you could do for yourself and other people. Essentially is what all these things are.
Yeah. Stacy, you had your hand up momentarily. You want to talk on it? No.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Josie? I hear you moving your lips. Are you talking at me?
I'm not talking at you. I was trying to figure out nonsense of Google freaking photos and trying to look for a picture of something, and I think I broke Google again or don't understand how to use Google Drive and pictures, and I'm lost.
Okay. I have no idea. I'm bad at the Google too.
I'm bad at my laptop.
It's okay. I understand.
Yep.
D, your hand is up. What do you have to say?
Oh, I was just playing around. Like,
Okay. Yes, Stacy. All right, I'm ending this recording and we can get back to shit. Right.